Hey guys, it's Uhyoung here. In game I go by Logic. So, ta-da! I'm gonna try start making some videos for Legends of Runeterra, which is a new card game that's come out, and I absolutely love. So to tell you a little bit about myself and to say why I'm doing this, ever since I was a kid, I've loved card games. So, watching Yu-Gi-Oh all the time and playing with my friends was like a big part of my childhood. Also playing Dragon Ball Z card game and Pokemon card game, which just meant getting the cards and not knowing what to do with them. And then I kind of that all kind of disappeared out of my life. And then at uni, about 5 years ago, I was at a party with some friends, and we were all very drunk. And then out of nowhere, I was chatting with my friends, and we were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh and just sort of reminiscing about our childhood. And then we suddenly decided out of nowhere that we should start playing again. So the very next day, we all woke up hungover, met at a game shop, bought some cards, and started playing. So that was a really cool experience. And then I started playing with my friends, and then I got really sort of like interested in it, and I started playing competitively because it was just so exciting to like try to push that card game to the limit. So I played Yu-Gi-Oh like that for a little bit. I also played a bit of Vanguard, if anyone's ever heard of that card game. And then around that time, Hearthstone by Blizzard got released, and so during the beta and season 1, 2 of that game, I played a lot, and I got really competitive in it. So at one point, I reached rank 4 on the NA ladder, and then I started competing in some tournaments, and I won some local tournaments. And then I got invited to the Oceanic Hearthstone World Championship qualifier, which was a really cool experience. But the funny thing is, I submitted my decks, and then the day for the tournament came, but I didn't attend because at that time, once I started getting really competitive, and I was at like the top 10 players sort of in Hearthstone, and I think I was around rank 1 or 2 in Oceania at the time. I started getting really stressed and like really burnt out because at that, even though I loved the game, and that's what sort of got me to that top ranks, once I got there, it became like all about winning, and it became like a really toxic thing. So from there, I like took a big break from card games, and then I started playing Magic the Gathering, and that was like another card game that I just absolutely loved. And then sooner or later, I became really competitive in it. At one point, I came second place at a Pro Tour qualifier. I won a few local tournaments, and then recently I came first place at a Magic tournament at the Armageddon Expo, which was really cool. Got some cool prizes and some money out of that. And now this new game, Legends of Runeterra, has just come out from Riot Games. So I thought, hey, might as well try my hand at it and try to be competitive and see if I can reach the top of the ranks. So during the beta, I got to Masters rank, and I peaked at rank 54 at one point. But I really feel like I could have gone higher. So now that the new expansion's dropped and the game's out of beta, I thought I'd try really hard to try to get to the top. And in that process, and because we're sort of in this crazy time in the world where everyone's locked down indoors all the time, I thought, hey, why not try make some videos and sort of show my thought process and some of my gameplay and see how that goes. So please enjoy my first video. Hopefully you guys will see me around, and hopefully the videos get better over time. So yeah, enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys around.
Agent, are you ready to assimilate?
Okay, so let's try come up with a deck here. So the reason I want to do this is because I saw there was a 1 mana spell that gives tough to all your allies at burst speed. And this card just blew me out. So I'm just like, that's the most busted card I've ever seen in my life. I need this in the deck. So 3 of these is my starting point. Now, what goes great with this is the concept of Scout, because this is terrifying, because all your dudes have tough. For 1 mana for both attacks. The question is what I want to pair with Quinn. And I'm not quite sure. Maybe Lucian? Because he'll give even more turns to attack. Is that just being like crazy greedy? Anyway, 1 drop, 2 damage. Challenger, sounds good to me. I don't think I'm going to be that low with Jagged Butcher. Radiant Strike? Sure. Let's try that out. What else gives me... Yeah. Having Barrier, and if it doesn't pop, I just get to abuse it in the sequence of events. Hired Gun? Maybe. Let's check on 2 for now. Single Combat? Sounds good. Green Fang Warden. I'm not sure about this card. I might chuck in 1 for now just to test it out. Because it has potential. Okay, what else? Loyal Badger. A 3 mana 4/4. Seems pretty strong to me. In like a deck where you just want to keep slamming. Let's chuck them in there for now. It's... Where's like the true bonker cards? Yeah, it's this one. It's Grizzled Ranger. So for 1 more mana, you get a 4/1 Scout and then the 4/4 body, which I feel like is insane. Like that's so much stats. That's a 4 mana. Like as a 4 mana 8/5 with Scout. Like there's just so much stats on this card. Island Navigator seems to be the other great Scout card. I feel like things like Riposte keeps your Scout safe and then lets them attack again if yeah, if they're not killed, because they'll just have that attack buff. Question is, do I want Vanguard Bannerman? It looks like I would, looking at these stat lines. That's a tricky one. I'll need to sit on that. I definitely want pumps, right? Like back to back. Maybe not 3. Maybe not even 3 ripostes. I feel like maybe one of these. +1/+1 Scout. Seems pretty strong to me. I gotta keep everything alive. So Radiant Strike keeps things alive. I really like Chain Vest, but I feel like I have Ranger's Resolve, which gives all your guys tough, so Chain Vest becomes a bit redundant because I think I prefer the Ranger's Resolve. So this is 42 cards here. What's my curve looking like? I have 1/1 drop, 2, 3 2 drops, only 4 3 drops. Two 4 drops. Yeah, 2 sets of 3. 2 sets of 4 4 3. 2 sets of 3 4 drops. Riposte for combat trick. Vanguard Bannerman. Oh, it's the 3rd set of 4. I think so, right? I think this will stay alive. Yeah, Quinn. Back to back. Post. I wonder if I take out one. I'm unsure if I prefer just the barrier, because that 1 mana difference is big, especially if I'm really pushing for tempo. I'm gonna keep the prismatic barrier and just to get a feel for it once I play the deck and see how that feels. 2 back-to-back sounds good. 1 6 drop. As a body sounds good. This feels like a lot of stats. This feels like it should stick. Okay, I gotta cut 2. I guess Green Fang Warden. I'm not sure what this will particularly do for me. It's just not too much stats there. Yeah, and I like the idea of Lucian sitting back and getting buffed if the scouts die and then attacking. Hired Gun seems like just a powerful card overall. Do I want more 1-drops in this deck? Maybe I do just cut the barrier. With a single combat? No. I think I cut the barrier. Yeah. Post. And 40 cards. This looks pretty solid. Let's test this out. Let's see how this goes. So what am I calling this? This is just Lucian Valor mid-range. Let's see how this goes. It looks promising, but it will definitely need some tweaking. But let's try to figure it out. 3 drops. Wait, was my 3 drops really that low? I thought I had more 3 drops. Oh no, just a loyal badger at 3. What do I fill in at 3? Maybe I don't. So that's where Green Fang Warning comes in. Maybe Laurent is what I do. So I've already cut one hired gun. Do I cut the top end? Is that what I do? Bannerman? Let's cut a Bannerman until I see how I feel. Get a Laurent in there. Just to help smooth out that 3 mana curve a little bit better. I feel like Green Fang Warden has potential. So like if you're first in control and you drop this on 3, you get to attack, barrier, whatever attack spell that they might have. So they can't just kill you and then you get to swing twice. Like, I see value there, but I don't see it much else. Like elsewhere. I feel like Laurent is the way to go. I think so. It's really low on the 3s, but it has the 1 and the 2s to make up for it. And I think I'm not really liking the look of this curve, but I'm going to test it out because I just need to see what this feels like when I play it. So I'm going to give this a few games to go with this and let's see how that goes. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Excited? Let's try out this deck I just made. It's bound to have some holes. So the 3 drop was an issue because there was a huge gap. And I'm wondering if I have too many 1 mana combat tricks because I have 3 that Lucian 1 mana spell and the tough spell. Man, I really gotta remember these names. But let's see. So this is quite a slow deck, right? MF wants to sit back a little bit, so Joanna wants to get set up. Let's see if we can outspeed him. So that's a 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I keep it, right? Is this the best way to... That's a nice curve. Alright. So far so good. If only we had a 1 drop. But let's not get too greedy here. Cool.
Push back the darkness.
Go, Lucian. So he's like a 2 mana... He's like a 2 drop that can't be blocked on turn 2, right? Because of his quick attack. Can you kill it in Bilgewater? I don't think you can with 1 card.
Burn away the shadows.
At least not at this mana. Cool, so that's 3 mana, 3 damage down. Good, so what do you have to play now? These creatures feel really powerful to me. Like they feel good. Good. Oh, yikes. Okay. Guess Laurent's the answer to that. So do I want to scout here? Because that's 1 damage, right? And also Island Navigator survives that instead of trading with the scout aspect of this. Maybe I'll do this. Okay. Not ideal, but I guess, like, because toss burns from the bottom, like, they're cards I would have never seen in this game anyway. Let's figure this out. If you can't do...
Don't ask where it's from, ask how much.
Ah, he already had.
This is our way.
Right, let's scout out here. What will you do here, good sir? You must block, right? Whilst they're coming in again. Interesting.
Embers and smoke.
Alright. Ah, maybe he has that make it rain. So everything's gonna pop. But that's okay. Oh, did it just do a bad hit? Did it lose? Yeah. Unfortunate. That's still okay though, because I'm still getting better damage in, cleared the board. The Lucian hit was not ideal, but that's okay. Still putting the pressure on. He's on 12. Feels pretty good. Quinn's about to come down. Yeah, what's the Quinn spell? Summon Valor. Shuffle a Quinn into your deck. Valor to me.
Fortune favors the bold.
Misfortune. I guess I summon Quinn.
Nothing gets between me and my mark.
We'll find our enemies wherever they hide.
Those are some big chunk of stats. Chunk of chunk. Alright. Do I want to trade Quinn? I think the answer is yes. Nothing else can block, or else I'm just going to get blown out. Do I take the 4 damage? I think I'm okay with that.
Hell of a day.
Alright, question is, what do I play now? Oh, parlay, alright. Alright. I think I play this because then I can also play the Bright Steel Protector on the Challenger. I think. Or on this.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
So if I put it on this here, I think this is the right call because it allows me to sneak in.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
Just more damage.
Take it up with my friends. Something the matter?
I wonder if that was the right call.
Something to keep us moving.
I wonder. God knows I'm one more. I attack again. Yeah, so I should just pull that there. What would be the problem if I pulled this here? I pull this here. So I can clear out his board. Or at least try to. Even if he hits like the 3-2, I think I'm okay with that. Because I'll have Valor when I attack to try to clear him out. Ooh, okay. That's fine.
A disgrace.
He's now on 7. Need to keep attacking. Ooh, Lucian's nice.
The winter's claw strikes.
think I Valor here.
Nothing gets between me and my mark.
We'll find our enemies wherever they hide.
Oh, that's Valor's voice? I didn't realize Valor had a voice. Interesting. All I remember from League is just Valor to me. Valor
Fight or die.
to me. So he doesn't have Challenger, and I wonder if I play Lucian
There's
because
a
of it.
chill in the air.
Interesting.
I'll stop
There.
you.
In there, right? No, here.
You've made your path.
Because I want to be challenging the 4-1. Yep. Do you have buffs to keep them alive? No, you do not.
Too damn soon.
Now Lucian's very close to leveling up.
This land is ours.
Interesting, okay. Parlay? Alright, it's okay.
No!
Wow, that's a really sad screen for Gwen. Bit of heartbreak. Yes.
Every wave is a path.
Oh, nice. 1-1 challenger, perfect.
No prey, no pay.
I think I'd do this.
On top of the bounty board today.
Ah, for some reason I thought it would hit Misfortune,
Let the flames
which was a
take
mistake
you.
on my part.
Not another step,
So
Raider.
I want to put that there.
Still heart,
It's okay if
aim.
it's okay if Queen gets hit.
Bless is
The
more
2-4 here. Ah, yeah, there you go. It's just so much stats, so much value, so many attacks. Like, I'm seeing the potential for this deck. I mean, that's just a lot of attacks there, isn't it? And we were versing like a aggro mid-range, like people around, like a deck that we should have been neck and neck with, like tempo-wise. And we still sort of like up-tempoed them because of just all the stats coming out. Do I kick a Ranger's Resolve? That's so strong. So strong. Also, I haven't seen it. Didn't get to see any of these cards. Alright, so that was a win. So we'll just keep this deck for now. We'll see how it keeps going. We'll see how it progresses. But let's try another game. Let's play until we see like issues with it, because that game went rather smoothly. So yeah, alright, let's go on to game number 2. Alright, back at it. So I've had dinner, got changed. It's getting a bit cold, so I'm in my new outfit, but the games carry on. Alright, so carrying on with testing the Lucian Valor deck. It's feeling pretty good, so let's see how we go with a few more games. It feels pretty good, but like as the time goes on in this ladder, everyone else's decks is going to get more and more refined, so the game's going to get harder and harder. But let's see how we do. Ooh, 2-3. I think that's a decent curve, worth keeping. Would have been nice to have a 1-drop, but that's okay. Ezreal Twisted Fate. That seems like a really nice combo. A lot of removal possibilities. But I think, hopefully, this can be a fast enough start that we can overrun it. So Radiant Strike is going to be real key. We'll play Lucian. It's going to get pinged by Mystic Shot, and then saving it for one turn with Radiant Strike is really going to be making a big difference, because it'll require a second removal piece from him. I'll be able to get that damage in. So hopefully,
Push back the darkness.
hopefully this sticks and I can get an attack in. Nice, that's fine.
Strike
That's all we
hard,
wanted.
strike true.
Cool. And now we get a 4 damage swing in. And now he needs to ping that again to kill it.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
I think I just play this or something just big. I think he's gonna do the 2 mana. Was it Make It Rain? It'll kill Lucian, but should be okay. And then we get Grizzled Ranger. So strong, so much stats. Whoa. So I'm fairly certain this is a bait to get me to block with lower Badger, because then he can do the 2 mana Make It Rain. So I think I block
Don't duck on
with the
my
3/1
stand and
because we need to make sure this thing stays healthy. Cool, 4 mana, and we want
Alright, let's
this.
mess some folks up.
This is such a great tempo card. Honestly, so strong. For 1 more mana, you get this additional body. And Scout! Crazy. So just attack with Scout. No, we don't care about that actually. We just want the damage in. Because this is 1 health, we kind of don't care how much damage is being dealt to it. Ooh, 2 spells. Make It Rain. Wow, okay, sure. Got pretty lucky drawing that. That's right. I still stick around. Eat 4.
Keep up, keep up.
This is tricky. What do I play here? I think Island Navigator. That's what I want to play, right? Because Grizzled Ranger. Maybe not. Maybe this is the just straight up. Do I want 2 bodies? But this is. It's a tough call. This is a tough call. I think this.
Through the coral.
I'm still not confident that was the right call, but
Time to get rowdy.
that was a call I have made. Yeah, I think I attacked with this before. I want to make sure I'm not getting hit by red cards from Twisted Fate. Do I want to avoid a red card from Twisted Fate? Yeah, maybe I'll play this. What would I not want to see here? The question is, I'm not sure. I think I'm happy expanding here. Oh, okay, cool shot. That's quite nice. 1 drop to get there. Yeah, it's a tough call whether I should have opened attacked or not. It's unclear.
Deal me in.
Yeah. Was I trying to avoid this? No, I don't think so. I don't think I was trying to avoid that.
Time to get rowdy.
So scout attack first.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Make it rain, these three? Sure. Yeah, that's quite unfortunate for him. Off that into a 2-3. So he needs the last 2 of his mana. 1, 2, 3. Sure. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. And this thing's getting pinged. He's also tapping out. This Twisted Fate is dying. This bear is gonna die because he gets pinged twice. So might as well kill this. Like, do I want to kill that? Do I care about that? I don't think I do actually. I think I'd rather develop the Lucian. Yeah, tricky turn. But it's a good trigger because it just gives us options. So now he's fully tapped out. Now I get to play Lucian. Yeah, this is like a lot of aggression. Now he like has to jump something. Takes 5, go to 5 on an empty board. That's not gonna feel good. Ah, like this. Oh my god! Like this card is so strong, like so bonkers. And also draw this for free because I drew that pool, pool shark.
Think I'm still like a yodeling uniform.
To get this out,
Let's
great
mess some
card.
folks up.
So good, so much value. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And then that should be GG, right?
I failed.
Yeah, so much value, so much pressure. Like this deck feels so strong to me. That game went pretty well as well, so I'm not quite sure what refinements to make just yet. Maybe it's just a good enough deck. Probably not. There's definitely cards that need to be adjusted, but so far so good, so let's keep on going. Alright. Let's keep going. I am now plat 3, feeling good. I mean, this deck's so fast to climb with as well. It just gets in there, hits face, gets out. Scout feels so strong. Like it's a way to like outrace aggro decks, and it's a way to like really punish control decks if they miss like a single beat of like clearing your stuff. It's just so devastating. And all the like 1 mana tricks in this deck really like accelerate the tempo. Just make it nigh unstoppable. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I keep this. Do I change Quinn? Nah. I think I'm good. Oh, a Riposte is a card I haven't actually seen in this deck before, I feel like.
Push back the darkness.
This feels really slow now that it's in my hand.
Burn away the shadows.
But I guess we'll see.
No prey, no pay.
Oh. Even if I barrier it, he pulls it down. Yeah. Pings battling enemies. Interesting. Anyway, so I gotta play the 4-4. Yeah, Misfortune's quite interesting, isn't she? Really blows barriers out of the water.
Love ya.
Unfortunate, but that's alright. Now the Valley train is here and it will not stop.
Slow down, will you?
Oh no,
Here we go.
he has one too. Oh no. He's gonna ping mine. No. Do I swing in here? No, I'm unsure. I think I do, because I don't want to be blocking that, right? I think I do.
How you doing?
Only blocked one, okay. That's actually quite surprising that he kept Misfortune.
I gotta show you the sights of Bilgewater. The sights are fine. The smells, on the other hand.
Misfortune Quinn. Alright. Is this better than Lucian Quinn? So far it feels that way. Alright, 3 mana. So this barrier does very little. The barrier will protect me against Valor though. So maybe that in itself is a reason to play it. 2 mana, at least 4 mana left. This thing won't be able to block anything. I don't want this thing dying to Quinn. But I also need a way to kill Quinn.
Got your back.
Maybe this.
Still heart, steady aim.
Feels pretty bad.
No closer.
But I think this has to go into killing Quinn here. Man, Misfortune really messes up the mirror matches. Just absolutely destroying barriers.
Time for violence.
Oh wow. I totally forgot this 1 health one actually helped. Wow. Okay, Misfortune feels really strong in this. Is that the better version to Lucian? I wonder. I want to say it's not. But I'm not sure. Okay. So, definitely does. This is the only thing that's getting through.
My shield is yours.
That doesn't feel good at all. But I need this to be a 4-4? No. Wow. This is my own medicine back at me. Is this just a case of a better curve? Or is this something else?
Soldiers, to me.
Jesus. Alright. Chill out a bit, dude. Yeah, definitely 4-4.
Guns blazing.
That's Captain Fortune.
Wow. Let's type deal 1 to battling. Deal 1 3 times to battling enemies. Looks like this helps me against leveled up Misfortune. Man, Misfortune. That's brutal in the mirror. I'm really surprised by that. Because it rips through barriers. Is Misfortune better against other comps though? Let's have a think here. It's 3 mana, 3/3, so it comes down a turn later. Yeah, I guess it does fill that fact that I was missing 3 drops. So it filled the 3 mana slot. That is interesting. It's quite interesting. Do I really like Quinn? Like 5 mana 3/4. Maybe like I like Scout and she's the Scout hero. So I've been playing it, but I feel like the tempo already ramps up with these guys, right? So maybe the ideal combo is Lucian Misfortune. Because a 5-drop, especially for what she does, isn't bad. Is it not? I wonder if Misfortune's too greedy. I have Vanguard Bannerman. Maybe that's... Yeah, let's try that. Let's get rid of Quinn. Let's try Misfortune. I do like what that does for our curve though. It lacks the end curve. Yeah, but this. So I was playing this. Do I like... But he was playing Cythria. Is Cythria just a better version of Genevieve? Scout Challenger. Is that what I'm looking for? Okay, yeah, Riposte felt far too slow. Far too slow. And especially with Misfortune around, it felt disgusting. It felt real bad to use. Maybe it is Cythria. So maybe I use one Cythria, one Genevieve. Just to see what I prefer whenever I draw them. Misfortune Lucian. 2 back-to-backs. Get rid of the Laurent, because I don't need him anymore. Yeah, because my 3 is much tighter. This really smooths out the curve. I have a lot of 4 drops, but I think that's okay. Because I have these 2 sets of 1 mana buffs, I don't think I'm looking for more 1-drops, right? I feel like this deck does want more 1-drops. Relentless? No. Maybe. Seems a bit much. Am I low on 2s? Ah, hired gun. Maybe it's not hired gun. Maybe it's 1 hired gun. I think War Chefs is better for pushing damage. We'll do 1 of each. Yeah, 1 of each, hired gun and War Chefs. See what I prefer. Okay. So it's kind of lacking that top end, isn't it? Another Vanguard Bannerman. I see a good argument for that. Makes sense to me. 1 extra card. Is it another 6-drop? Or maybe it's another 2. Tricky. Maybe it's a real tech card that I take. Senna. Yeah, I do have Lucian. 3 mana 4/2. Is that what I'm looking for? Possibly. It is possibly what I'm looking for. It just helps make sure that I just keep pushing damage in, right? Do I want it more than the 1-drop? No. I think it is a Cytheria. Even though I do have these 1 mana buffs, I still do want 1-drops, I think, if I can. Let's try that. Let's just try one of that. One hired gun, 1 warships. And testing one each of these to figure out what I like better. Alright. That looks good to me. For now. Alright, big change. Let's see how this works out. Alright, let's get to it. I'm actually really excited to test out this Misfortune version. Man, I like... after getting my ass handed to me by Misfortune, I feel like I gotta try to play it. I still feel like Quick Attack Lucian is good. It's the card to keep. And I haven't quite seen Quinn perform in a way where I'm just like, I have to have Quinn in the deck. But I feel like I'm missing something about Quinn that's better than it seems to me at the moment. But I'm not quite sure. 5 mana feels awfully slow for the scout mechanic, which feels very tempo-y. So if you're turn 5, but turn 5 isn't even that late. Yeah, I'll have to have a think. I'm unsure if... Okay, this is tricky. So I'm missing 1 and 2. I think it's quite crucial that I get a 2-drop. But this is a great 4-drop, and I don't want to miss that. How do I like to play my odds? I think I keep this. Just mulligan 2 for the 2-drop. Yeah, there you go. Hired gun. Oh wow, 1-drop as well. What a privilege. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think more than the high gun, I think I definitely like warships because it's the more proactive card. If I want to play hired gun on 2, I'm assuming that I'm already behind on the board and I need to be able to pick them out. But no, I should always be playing more proactively. So warships is definitely better than the high gun. At least in this deck when I'm really like fighting for tempo. Man, I'm really excited to play Misfortune. I really don't like a level up animation though. Like, I'm not quite a fan of this art. It feels too... I don't know. That waste. Thickness of a arm. Am I afraid of anything here? 5.
Fortune favors the bold. Beauty charms while claws take hold.
Oh. Alright. I think it's this because it's going to trade with all the 2/2s.
The ocean charts our course.
Now like it's barrier grant me. Not ideal. A 1/2 wasn't ideal. So I think I just keep it back.
Fate.
Fortune. Something for all of you.
Ouch.
Always forward.
Ooh, yum.
Spring does not pity winter.
I think I keep Lucian. I think I keep Misfortune back, right? Yeah. think. Oh, this actually. This will.
Set sail.
Yeah, this forces another response out from them.
Who would trespass here?
Yeah, I think this is the right aggressive attack. Because this 1/1's still going to kill them if they block because of misfortune.
Eat up, friend.
Whoa! Hey!
Cool. Get to kill this
Love
effect.
ya.
Eyes bigger.
So I guess there's something like parlay. No. Alright. Works for me.
Fate.
Aha. This makes
I'll be damned.
sense. Now how to deal with it. I think it's best to force it down,
Get
right?
bloody, get paid.
Been quite a while, Sarah.
So serious. You're prettier when you smile.
Sarah? Her name's Sarah? Interesting. Okay,
Alright, let's mess some folks up.
let's get the scout going. Should I have attacked that first? I don't think so. I'm not sure what that would play around exactly. Interesting.
Time to make some coin.
Do I want to attack with misfortune? No, it really brings the health down quite low, doesn't it? Probably not. I think I'm happy just shooting away from the back there.
Gotta go with the flow.
Vessel's small, but she ain't lacking courage.
I think I saw her at the used ship emporium.
Challenger, eh? Yeah, buffing the guys for 1 health isn't really going to do anything for me here. Maybe actually. Maybe it plays around the shooting. What does it? Make it rain? Do I need to play around make it rain? I think I do. Because make it rain would really blow this out, right? It would. So I play this just to be on the safer side. Now, this is definitely not the most optimal play though. But I think it's safer. Because it prevents that blowout.
Fell into him.
Unsure about that one. Definitely not ideal, but I
You
think
go for the ankles. I got the knees.
I think that was definitely the safer move. Yeah, now this guy's a lot to deal with. A deep card. What's gonna get him deep? I guess I just ban him in again.
Yeah, I'm up.
Should I have attacked to avoid like a stun card? What on earth is this guy's deck? Yeah, I think I just
Time to get right.
yeah. We just attack here. Maybe I should have gone Bannerman first. It's tricky to figure out exactly what I'm playing around if I go anime first. I guess I'm playing around a 1 damage ping. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Alright, can you handle this? I mean, this is a lot of stats. A lot of stats coming your way. Can I attack with everything is the question. Unfortunate. In which case these 3 are attacks to go, I think.
Son of a.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Deep meditation. Interesting.
Clear your head. Let your instincts speak.
Let's do this.
Do I defend that? I think I do.
Been a long path to get here.
Yeah. Just to give me the additional attack here.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
And this really helps.
Right on.
Dodge everything. Yeah, nice. Misfortune worked out really well though. I'm actually very surprised by that. Man, she's really strong. I kept thinking that because her effect kind of triggers when other people attack, and you kind of want that effect triggering all the time, that you would hold her back, so she wasn't as aggressive as some of the other characters. But I think I might have misjudged her, because she still feels really, really aggressive, if not more aggressive. Yeah, let's keep testing this. There was one card I didn't like. Yeah, hired gun. So I didn't like hired gun, and I'm definitely preferring war chefs. 2 war chefs. Cool, looks good to me. That one Cithria, I think is the correct keep. Cool. Done. Alright, the deck slowly improves. Feeling good. Alright, I'm really happy with this deck refining process that's going on. So let's keep pushing forward. Misfortune Lucian, so strong. So strong, I think. Feeling good about most of my matches. I'm trying to figure out what matchup is not good. Sea monsters? No, I feel like I can really put the aggro on sea monsters. Ooh, this is a strong control deck. There's lots of removal. It's a deck I like. Let's see how this goes. 2, 3, 4, 4. Is this how I keep it? I think so. I think so. You can't do that. Wait, what did I do? So nice. It's a very colorful and bright hand.
Ain't nothing left when I'm done.
Oh.
Push back the darkness.
Am I gonna get parlayed?
Buy some time.
Do I attack? Do I block here? Because I eventually need to kill that, right? Yeah, I should have said bright. I should have played bright steel, I think.
Go ahead.
It's tough.
Scare me.
Really unsure what to think about that block I just did there.
No
Probably
prey.
not the right move.
Hey,
Oh yeah, the level up is overwhelm.
Guns blazing.
I think I gotta get rid of this keg before it does anything bad. Should I have known that was coming? Maybe.
I'll be damned.
Still got the shot in. But yeah, so this was the other deck that I was testing, the Swain Twist of Fate deck. Very strong, very aggro. I think because it's an empty board. Yeah, I want two scouts, right? Oh, nice. What a great draw. This just lets me draw one card for free. Yeah, because then this just gives me an open attack next turn, right? I think I take the open attack.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one.
Interesting.
All that glitters.
Why gold card? Because you can because you can
Lady Luck is smiling.
attack in. Is that worth it? Who knows? Well, let's try the open attack. Oh, no, not open attack, but attacking first. Deal 2 to an enemy onto the nexus, so I wanna heal that up. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. But now I know he's out of mana, which is good. How do I do this here? Like, how greedy am I meant to be?
Been quite a while, Sarah.
So serious.
I think
You're
this
prettier
greedy.
when you smile.
I think this is the most aggressive.
Fresh out of mercy.
There you go.
Love ya.
Nice. Like, even after that, those scouts are cleared, I still can pump out a lot of aggro. Oh, Swain's already leveled.
Empire above all.
I absolutely love this level up animation.
Bilgewater will soon fly the Noxian banner.
Not while I've got bullets left.
I think barrier, right? To prevent his attack.
You're covered.
Yeah. Maybe I should have played Grizzled Ranger for the block. It's a bit unclear.
Witness strength.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Is it because he has a ping? Yeah. Oh, wait, did that just miss? Misfortune? Oh my god.
Such little life.
Oh, he's not going to be happy about that. Yeah.
Alright, let's mess some folks
I
up.
made a mistake and I was not punished for it. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have blocked like that. Should have played this card.
I suppose.
Let's get this.
Time to
Yeah, let's get this
rowdy.
scout attack in. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play Lucian before that.
Mwah.
It's just gonna take 5.
Keep up, keep up.
let's be the 2-person ping. Alright, play the badger.
Yeah, what he said.
Like, can he clear all this? I really don't think so. Not with 4 mana.
Grog if you work, run if you don't.
Oh, 1 drop, okay. Then I'll... Yeah, Lucian.
Don't get in my way.
I think I just attack with everything.
Charge!
You barnacle!
We live here.
Know your place.
This feels pretty good. And yeah, Misfortune's about to level up. Sick, and then she gets overwhelmed. And the game ends, right? Feels pretty good to me.
Love ya.
Oh no, okay. She doesn't level up. Yeah.
Too damn soon.
Neat. Look at all that damage. Oh my god, this is so strong.
Fate.
Fortune.
Care about
The
that?
ocean
I don't think
charts
so.
our course.
Whoa, plunder poro. Nice, this is working out well. Feeling really good about this.
Fortune smiles.
Alright. Any more refinements I can make from that deck? I feel like I was never waiting for these top end cards. But I think I'm okay that they're in there. I don't think I'm looking to make it more aggressive at the bottom. I don't think I particularly have gaps at the moment. So yeah, so far so good. Real strong. Alright, so this is the end of day 1 of testing new decks, and I think this is my favorite deck that I've sort of built today and tested out. And it feels really strong. Some of the numbers on the cards look a little bit odd because they're sort of still in the stages of being refined, but even at this state I think it's very fast. It outspeeds aggro. It does well in the mirror matches. It does well in the mirror matches against like other mid-range decks because of Misfortune. It really blows out barriers. And it has so much value and tempo because of the scout mechanic. And it just destroys control because the scout mechanic, if unchecked for like 1 turn, will just clean house. So just sort of go through the deck. I have Cithria. I'm testing one of her out at the moment because I'm not convinced she has to be in the deck, but I do like that extra tempo at the start, but I'm not willing to like commit to all 3 just yet. But Fleet Feather is the card that you really want to draw on your first turn. Really good, really great, and can be followed up so well with cards like Bright Steel. And then I'm running 3 Radiant Strikes just for 1 mana buffs, which can really throw off the tempo against control. So like if you have a Lucian out and they do a Mystic Shot, just a 1 mana Radiant Strike is essentially going to win you the game because it really kicks that tempo up, forces a control deck to have like a second answer for your 1 threat. And then Ranger's Resolve pretty much works in the same way. This is 1 mana burst speed, tough for all your allies, which I think is just insane. I think this card is absolutely overtuned, but we'll see. Bright Steel Protector has always been good. Lucian, I love it. 2 mana, 3/2, quick attack, really, really fast. Or will always get in there for damage. Single combat. If I had to cut a card, it might be single combat. I might reduce this down a couple of notches. It's a good card, but I feel like this deck has enough tempo that I'm never like in desperate need for it. But I will have a think about it. War Chefs is great. Again, it's another great tempo card. 3 mana 4/4, great for tempo. Misfortune, 3 mana, 3/3, not bad, but deals 1 to whoever you're battling and the enemy nexus, which I think is insane. It just, if you ever get into a fight with anyone and they have a barrier, you blow them out. If they have 1 health, you kill them before you even touch them. And it gives you great reach and just like all-round versatility. And also works great with Scout, so she's just shooting twice every turn. Grizzled Ranger, 4 mana, 4/1. This is probably one of the best cards in the deck, and if not the whole set, I think. Because this is 4 mana for 4/1 Scout, which is already pretty good, and has Last Breath summon a 4/4, all for 4 mana, which I think is absolutely insane. Island Navigator, 4 mana, 2/4, and summons another 1-cost Scout unit. Summons another 1-cost unit and makes it Scout. This again is great for tempo. It gives you 2 bodies, gives you Scout, so absolutely decimates sort of control decks because it forces them to have 2 threats that they have to deal with, and the fact that they're going to attack twice if they don't deal with it. Bannerman, always been good, great for buffing, and your guys are going to survive in this deck, so Bannerman's great. Back to back, running 2 at the moment. It's really good top end spell to really protect your dudes and get in damage. And I have 1 of Cethria, the Bold at the moment, and 1 Genevieve. These 2 cards, I'm really thinking about what's going to happen with them. I have 1 of each because I think they're both good, but I'm not sure which one's better. So I'm trying to test out either of them at the moment. But if I had to make cuts in the deck, it might be these 2. And it might be maybe 1 or 2 single combats. Not too sure what I'd replace them with yet, but hopefully tomorrow for day 2 of testing, I should be able to check out what else might make this deck a little bit smoother. But so far, this deck is just absolutely crushing it on ladder, I think. It's really strong. I haven't seen a bad matchup yet. But again, this is just early days, so I'm versing a lot of sort of suboptimal decks. But so far, so good. And if you guys want to have some fun, quick, easy games, definitely try out this deck, I think. Sweet.